Today we are continuing with questions on stress. Now, question 1. In question 1, the stress is on the second syllable. That's option A, second syllable, rotation. Now, option B, the stress is also on the second syllable, existence. So that is second syllable. You can see the same word, rotation, existence. Okay? Then we'll have option C and D left. Now, option D, how do you pronounce that? Collected. Check it out with rotation. You see that stress is also on the second syllable. So we have option C. In option C, how do you pronounce the word? Is it interesting? If you pronounce it interesting, then it has stress on the second syllable too. But the correct pronunciation of that option C is interesting. Meaning that the stress is on the first syllable. So our answer therefore is option C, which is the odd one. The other three have the stress on the second syllable, while option C has the stress on the first syllable. Question 2. What is our answer? Let's begin with option A2. We pronounce that word refugee. In the word refugee, stress is on the last syllable, third syllable, refugee. The same thing that occurs with option B, referee, at the top. So the stress is on the last syllable or the third syllable in the two words. Now, we're again left with option C and D. Now, option D is understand, refugee, understand, meaning that its stress is also on the third syllable. Refugee, understand. Now, for option C, where is our stress? The stress is on the second syllable. Importance. That's different from refugee. Importance. So the stress for option C is on the second syllable, and that makes option C the answer to question number 2. Question number 3. 4 options again for us to pick the odd one based on where the stress falls. Now, option A, how do you pronounce that word? Is telephone. So the stress therefore is on the first syllable. Then we have option B, the word is pacify. So by that pronunciation, where do you place your stress? It's on the first syllable, pacify. Then we have option C, family. Where is the stress in the word family? It's also on the first syllable. Then we have option D. How do you pronounce that word? Have you tried the pronunciation? Now it is pronounced contribute. So where is the stress? In the pronunciation contribute, the stress is on the second syllable. Contribute. So the stress is on the second syllable by that pronunciation. Look at the first one. Telephone. Pacify. Family. Look at the answer now. Contribute. So at the second syllable, you have stress. There's more emphasis. So the answer for question number 3 is D. Then we move to question number 4. Have you attempted it? What is your answer? Now let's look at option A. Where is our stress? The pronunciation is cha. challenge, challenge, challenge. So you see that the stress falls on the first syllable. It's higher. Challenge. So the stress is on the first syllable. Then look at option B. How do you pronounce that word? Most people pronounce that word mistake. Mistake. If it's pronounced mistake, where's our stress? If you pronounce it mistake, the stress will be on the first syllable. But the correct pronunciation of that word is not mistake, but mistake. Mistake. So the stress, therefore, is on the second syllable. Now that tells us that by this working, our answer will either be option A or option B. So meaning that C and D are either going to have their stress on the first or on the second, to agree with one of the A and B. Okay? So having said that, the word option C, where is the stress? The stress is, how do you pronounce that word? Some people pronounce it success. They pronounce it success. So if it is success, where is the stress? If it's pronounced success, the stress is on the first syllable. But the correct pronunciation of the word is success. Success. In that case, the stress falls on the second syllable. Then we'll have option D. So by now, you should agree that the stress falls on the second syllable. If it falls on the second syllable, how do you pronounce that? Have you done the pronunciation? It is pronounced profess. Profess. So the stress falls on the second syllable. Our answer, therefore, is challenge. Challenge, which has stress on the first syllable, while the others have on the second syllable. Question number 5. What is your answer? Now let's look at option A. Option A is, how is it pronounced? It's pronounced benefit. Benefit. So the stress is on the first syllable. Benefit, not benefit. Then we'll have option B. Where is the stress? It is on the first syllable. So what is the pronunciation of option B? It is pronounced revenue. Revenue. Okay? Now, having located that, it therefore means that option A and option B can't be our answers because they have the same stress pattern. And we're talking of odd pattern. So, obviously, our answer is either C or D. Now, let's look at option C. How do you pronounce that word? It's pronounced examine. Examine. So, if it is pronounced examine, where's our stress? The stress, therefore, is on the second syllable. Examine. Examine. So it falls on the second syllable. That already tells us that our answer is C. But let's look at option D. The stress is where? It's on the first syllable. So by that, what is the pronunciation? Try that, let's see. Okay, so listen to my pronunciation, see whether it agrees with yours. This word is pronounced dedicate. Dedicate. So, as mentioned earlier, our answer therefore is option C. Examine. Examine. We have exercises here for you to try your hands on. Now, we have, as usual, 5 of them. Question number 1. You have option A, B, C, and D. The question is, which of them is the odd one? Question 2, A, B, C, D. The question 3, A, B, C, D. Question 4, A, B, C, D. And question 5, A, B, C, D. Now, try them out and see how well you have performed.